Welcome to C.L.E. 2017. This is an annual fair that takes place at the Canadian Lakehead Exhibition in Thunder Bay, Ontario, Canada every second week of August for 5 days. Unfortunately, the fair has closed as of this video's release, so you will have to wait until the next year for this fair to be set up again. As usual, I will be showing the rides that you could have went on, and I will be going on to some of those rides as well. I will be showing you a first-person perspective of what it would have looked like to be on that ride. If you wanted to go on these rides, you will need to purchase ride tickets, or a bracelet, which is what I did, shown in this clip. Before I start going on these rides, we will take a walk around the fair and see what rides we can go on. Okay, so now that we have that out of the way, I will now be going on these rides, starting with the Tilt-A-Whirl, a ride that spins spinning seats. As you can see, you can spin around very fast, fairly often, which can make you very dizzy by the time the ride ends. I also went on the ride again during the evening to really see the light show that this fair provides. This time on the ride, I spun around a lot, which made the ride even more thrilling, and also made me very, very dizzy at the end of it as well. The next ride I went on was the Tornado, which also spins around spinning seats, but in a different way. Unfortunately, the part of the ride we were on was very stiff and would barely turn at all, which means that we did not spin around at all. The next ride I went on after that was the bumper cars. Again, the bumper cars are my favorite ride at this fair because you control the ride. It is interactive. And that is what makes this ride fun, and my favorite. I'll show off some highlights that I captured during this ride. Before I go on my final ride of the day, it would be a good time to go have a break and have some overpriced food and drinks. I got myself 2 slices of pizza and some pop, or soda if you're American. Unfortunately, while I was getting my meal, my right flip-flop broke. Fortunately, my dad fixed it by creating another hole in the shoe and pushing the holder thing, whatever it's called, into that hole. I swear that flip-flops only last a year, and they're done. Ah! Despite my small rant on flip-flops, I finished my lunch and walked back to the truck for 10 minutes before going on another ride. Our final ride for today is, drumroll please, the Ferris wheel. This is another ride that I like to go on because the views from it are just incredible. See for yourself. I also went on the ride again in the evening, and the views are amazing. The video here doesn't do it justice, but it looks much better in person. You can also see the red-orange light of the sunset over there on the horizon if you look closely. Unfortunately, our time has come to an end for today, and we'll have to say our farewells to the fair for this year. I felt very sad of the fact that I didn't go on more rides today because of the limited time I had there. Other than that, I had a very good time there overall. I saw some stunning views on the Ferris wheel, spun around on the tilt-a-whirl and the tornado, and bumped into others on the bumper cars. I also enjoyed a great meal during my break as well as the others that I had been with. At the end of the day, I would like to appreciate you for coming along for the ride to the C.L.E. fair and enjoying what I did, even though it doesn't look as great on camera. Hopefully, I will be going there again next year in 2018. After all that, thanks for watching.